As soon as I see this woman then with the day so, as some Chris woman they will say good morning for all man. As soon as I see this
fellow Ambazonians, I want to make a very short statement for the arrest of a group of Mamidem, a group of women them, and some of those women them, some of them even be big Mamidem, will take place for Babanki. A group of women them for Babanki, they go shidon, they gather themselves, say they want to make a protest against the Ambazonian liberation. They go make a protest against the freedom of the Ambazonian people. They go make a protest against the survival of the Ambazonian people. From what you will know, the ringleader for this woman them, a businesswoman for Babanki, a businesswoman will be highly connected to the CPDM occultic and genocidal regime. Now through this woman, where Cameroon engineered the protest. This woman did not come out by themselves, say they don't like Ambazonia, and they hate Ambazonia, and they don't want to make Ambazonia exist. This woman, they be influenced, they be engineered, they be financed, they be paid by the Cameroon colonial government through their CPDM elites for stage this propaganda protest against the dignity of the Ambazonian people. So the Ambazonian forces for Babanki, as the authority of the land, they get the responsibility for bring order for place where order no day. They get the responsibility for protect the integrity of the Ambazonian liberation for any time, anywhere, with any person and any group of persons. They want to allow themselves to be used by Cameroon for stage propaganda. So the forces, they arrest this woman them, as soon as see them, they make video, they put them out publicly. As we know, spoilers, paid activists, they go always take the story for twist them. Oh, they say, oh, they arrest those women, those Mamidem, now because they fail for pay the egg of celebration tax. We don't introduce them for the land. The arrest of this woman, not get anything for do with liberation tax. They get everything for do with a stage propaganda. Make una watch this video, una hear from ourselves, and then we'll get for send a strong warning for any other person. Una watch.
woman then with the day so, as some Chris woman they just woke up for this morning time, 19th of May 2023, where they just woke up, pick stick them.
After the one match, they no one amber again.
They no one amber after a serious gunshot. We will receive them for night under stress. We never sleep. They don't break for morning time. We instead see them for street. We walk and stick them. When I hold on and stick them up. Now hold on and stick them.
When they woke up, come out today, say the one match, say they no one amber again. So say all stress will be the go through yesterday, so all the mommy the way they should don't fear, so they be know.
They are against you. Pick that stick
They
up.
be against me. Now all that stick them that way they be carry and bring them for corner we so. And them that way they say they no want them, say they no want amber again. Now look all the faces them. Any place where una see the faces them, una know say na black like them that way una they see am so. All the crazy mommy the way they fear so. They get small wish way they worry them. They come out say they want fight amber. They don't know how to fight amber. The whole government don't try to fight amber. No pass.
Wetin all Ambazonians they need for know na say you get right. Say when forces they do things that when they're not correct, you get right for write a petition. You get right for even protest, for carry out a peaceful protest against those things and where they're not fine. But the line where no person they no go cross them. Now for say Ambazonia no go exist. Now for talk say you know like Amber. Now for say you know dare you for that one a thing. If you not like Amber, comot Amber. If you not like Ambazonian, comot, go for another country. If you not like the liberation, not stay for inside Ambazonia, comot, go find another country, stay there. Go join La République. Move to La République. Now the simple message that if you not like Ambazonia, if you be against the people then, they have quest for be a free people. They have quest for build a better society. Their quest for end Cameroon's occupation of our land. Their quest for end Cameroon's genocide. Their quest for end Cameroon's destruction of our people them. If you not like the Ambazonian people, their struggle, their quest for human dignity, pack out of Ambazonia, move to La République. It be very simple. Wait you will not go tolerate them. Now see a person, a mommy, this woman them, they never ever come out outside. They never ever come out. They don't burn, La République don't burn more than 1,000 villages. How many of you don't see this mommy them? They come out outside for protest against Cameroon occupation of that very land. How many of you don't see them? They don't burn more than 1,000 villages. Now, when I don't ever see this mommy them, they organize a protest against the tyrannical occupation military. They don't kill more than 20,000 Ambazonian, mostly picking them. Born big mommy them alive. How many of these mommy them, if not true, say they care about the well-being of Ambazonians and they don't like excesses and abuse on the population? Why this mommy they never ever protest when Cameroon military it commit massacres? When Cameroon military it burn villages and it render the population homeless? When Cameroon military it rape small girl them? These protests they not be genuine. Now well organized, well engineered, well sponsored, well paid protest. So that's why the forces they arrest them. Once you cross the liberation line, there is a consequences. Consequences a day for any person, no matter place where you live for Ambazonia. You cross the line, say you know one, the existence of Amber, comot Amber. It be very simple. You don't like Amber, comot Amber. Now our land, we don't choose as a people, as a generation, say we must end Cameroon occupation of our land. We must end Cameroon abuses on our people. Cameroon colonialism, occupation, and for impose itself as a government for the Ambazonian people must come to an end. So during this period of war, which don't happen all across the globe, the people for Ukraine, they don't pass a law. Any man for inside Ukraine, you promote anything Russia for Ukraine, you face life imprisonment. And it will be any different from Ambazonia. If you stand against the wishes, the aspirations of our people, them, there is a price. Not been a time this for politics. Not time this for stand for the right of the Ambazonian people, the dignity of the Ambazonian people. But wait will not go tolerate them. Now any person for can wake up, talk say, I don't like Amber. If you not like Amber, get the hell out of Amber. And if you leave them, make Cameroon use you for carry out their propaganda, Cameroon will protect you. Would it make this message be as a warning and as a lesson for other women then? And also for this woman that they call here Sally Mboemien, where they lead Southern Cameroon's Women Task Force. Make you take note. I don't meet up all now, and I'll talk more about this. I will actually post the pictures and we will meet up all these, some of these women, them, including Sally, for Toronto during the CDN retreat for 2021. All winner, when an incident happen like this, when I want to exploit them for our own political advantage, because when NGOs and they be created by the Cameroon Prime Minister, when NGO they be financed by the Cameroon Prime Minister's office for the push Cameroon their agenda. So we understand say we need to do civil society work for benefit the people them. We understand when again. So make some person not talk say, oh, this woman then they did for very difficult situation. No man not for a very difficult situation. A choice is so when they make them. For all the millions of Ambazonian mami them, now how many of them they arrest them? They don't arrest them. None. Unless you do something where it be against the aspirations of the people, you do something where it be against the wishes of the people, you'd be something where it be contrary to common sense. You know if you stage Cameroon propaganda for a land, for give Cameroon, me use them as a PR. And you think say will go free. Consequences a day. Someone wanna be very careful. Any person where you allow yourself to be used by Cameroon, now you go pay the price. Wanna be very careful. Now very dangerous times than this. Thousands of people don't die. Thousands a day in prison. Ambazonians the day for Cameroon concentration camp in their thousands. Most of them now just young boys and young girls. And some now papa them. How many of these women they don't go protest against Cameroon their injustice? Where did they commit them for our people then? How many of these women they don't go protest? Say Cameroon they cash people them just go lock them and deprive them for their freedom. How many of these were me then? So we want to be very careful. We want to be very, very careful. The Ambazonia Governing Council is not going to tolerate this carelessness and this selfishness for our liberation struggle. There is a code of conduct where they don't put them for this, where they don't give them. The ADF don't create a code of conduct. And anytime where other forces, they do anything, will be contrary to the code of conduct where we expect them for forces, we go call them to order. But for you, for woke up for toxic one protest against Amber, you don't commit a very serious crime. Because these same forces, they fight for your own freedom. When they do things that they're not fine, all we go call them to order. But waiting no man of it do them. Now for toxic, you know one Amber. If you know one Amber, get the hell out of Amber. That the message this for everybody.